Oh, parcel from Amazon. What's that? What's this? Let's pick it up. Guys, I'm Zach and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you a little bit of my mining equipments. I'm doing Ethereum mining at the moment. It's kind of like Bitcoin and Ethereum conversion to save some gas fee, and that's how I'm doing it. And I had some difficulties in terms of like one of my miner died. The motherboard died. A lot of smoke came out of it, and then like I was so scared, and I ordered a new motherboard, and that's how it went through. So stay tuned and let's get started. This is my office room. I converted my master bedroom into the office room and gaming room, and my wife sits there and everything together. And yeah, and this is the 8th graphic card I was talking about. This is 3080 Ti. I use that to put it into the server. I have Dell server, so I have put it there, and was using just like a temporary gaming stuff. So yeah, I mean, this is where I fit in, and this has another power supply which boots that and gives power to that, and there's a connector over here which passes into the PCI slot. And as you see that I have a Wi-Fi 6 receiver. Actually, in the basement I have the main router, and then this is the receiver for that. This satellite, so it gives power up here, and I can use for all my other systems here. It's my office computer and everything. And yeah, this is the miner I was talking about, at the second miner. So what happened was my other motherboard, among the two miners, this is one of the miner. I have got it from motherboard from China. I think it got all the way to Canada, and while I was trying to fit all this extra fans, like what happened was there was some shortage, and as you can see from this, the chip burnt. So literally I managed to fry this up. And because of that, I have to take all my GPUs from this and then put it on the other miner, and then I cannot accommodate the other one. So instead of 8 GPU cards, I have to sacrifice one and make it into 7 to fit into the one I have in the basement. Okay, so now it's the time. I got the new motherboard for this one. So what I'll be doing is I'll be taking all the cards from the other motherboard, other machine, and then transferring over here, and I'll make sure that it has few more extra fans down there and here and there, and like so many fans so that it's cool downs, because I'll be shifting this in the basement. So I have to make sure that it has a good fan and a lot of ventilation outs there. And yeah, I mean, so the other one, once it's free, I will be making a gaming system actually, which I have bought all white case, computer case. Is really expensive. This is one of the high-end, what I can say, the computer case. It comes with a lot of ventilations and everything, so I have to buy a lot of other components to make it looks very good. And I'm trying to make my dream gaming system, which I'll be having this 3080 Ti onto that, because this is capable of 4K, and it has a 60 frames per second, I believe so. And yeah, so let's go and unbox the main motherboard on the basement. Okay. And yeah, I forgot to tell you that I bought this specifically for this motherboard, which does not require it does not have a 24 pin. As you can see that there's no 24 pin. It takes all these pins to power up and do everything together. And this like I don't like this is capable of even going to the motherboard. The new motherboard I have bought, that takes the 24 pin, so basically I think that I'm not be able to use this power supply unit, which is kind of a failure, but yeah, that it is what it is. So yeah, let me go there and show you. So yeah, I received the motherboard today. It was very hard to find these type of motherboards. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This can have I think like 8 GPUs, but if you have bigger GPUs, like it will be a little bit tough to fit all of those. But however, yeah, you can do that as well. I'm having a pretty decent car, so if you have all 30-60 boards, all of them, it will be a little bit tough. I do have them, but yes, you can see this one. The good thing about this board is like all are like 16x PCIe slots, so you don't compromise on the speed. So you have all of them. We have 8 of them, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and you have to power it up with this 6-pin connector. Okay, that's how it connects and gives power to this one. And then these are the fan connectors for you, 1 2 3 4. I do have a splitter, so I can have 1:5. And yeah, this one, as I said, like this is unfortunately I have the 24 pin, so I have to use one of the CPU, I mean one of the power supply I have. This comes with the RAM, CPU and the fan here, so you save quite a bit of money here actually. And this one, especially this board, comes with HDMI port, as you can see at the end, LAN and everything together. So what I'll be doing here is like I'll be replacing the old one which I fried up and then I'll be putting this one there. I've removed the top part now. As you can see, I've kept it here, just the fans and everything. Now it's time for a little bit cleaning. The motherboard is been taken off from this frame now. Now I'll be taking the new motherboard. I'll be fitting it right there. Hopefully the holes I've drilled down before fits this motherboard. Is a very long motherboard. So that one is gone. Now this is going to be the new motherboard for the mining. Oh god, this motherboard is a little bit smaller than the one I had. It's because the spacing was a little bit bigger on the older one. This one has got a little bit small space, and as you can see that the previous one I had till here, but now this one is so what I have to do now, as I did for all those things, I have drilled the holes by myself manually. I have to do all of those now because none of them are matching actually. So only these two are matching, the front one, and then I have to do some in between, and then yeah, looks like a lot of drilling work now. I have to bring my driller and do all the stuff. Another day in my adventure. Hopefully this works out. I have marked all the holes which I have to put into this board. Let's see, I gotta put some holes here because it's an open space here. So it's just like I need to have the screws because the motherboard doesn't move its place and some kind of damage to the bottom of the motherboard, which is very important to be to keep the motherboard in its place and not to be moving so much, because I'll be shifting this from here and there. I don't know where it goes. So now the drilling part. Now is the tough part of screwing this little guy The new holes we have made. It is very tough to make, but we'll try our very best. This okay. Let's try. Finally, I have drilled down all the holes required, and I have put this screws. This is made for motherboard screws, so it just like a little bit gives you a height so that your motherboard doesn't touch with this and doesn't spoil the motherboard. So I have made all new holes. These are my previous one, so now this one, you see that the gap, hopefully it does fit. And let's see, now I'm going to put my new board on that. Hopefully it fits and we are good to go. So all are fit now. Done the screwing and looks everything is perfect. So our motherboard is sturdy now. It doesn't interfere with anything. It's just like one part. I feel that it can be done better. This place is a little bit down. I don't know, I cannot help it more. So hopefully this works. Now it's time to put the frame top. I do have some things I have to do for that, but yeah, I'll try to fit it. And then we have to put all the fans. For the fans I have splitter. So basically what I'm going to do is like I'm going to fit in 10 fans here, okay, which I'm going to talk about once I put the frame back. Yeah, so finally it is in the board now. That's very sturdy and it's not shaking and it's good to go. Now I have to turn off my miner and then bring all the fans and put it here and complete this mining set. And this is my basement unit. If you see that in the basement, there's nothing much work has been done, and I have used this place to keep the miner. I'm mining ethereum at the moment. This has 7 GPUs. Actually it should be 8 GPUs. One I have taken it off and put it on my server for playing some games until everything is settled down. So as you see that the problem happened on my other board, so I did not have any option to put everything together in one machine. Before I used to have both the machines separately, like I used to balance all my load. Like you have to be very careful with the electricity and kind of stuff, but because sometimes it will shortage and then the results will be very bad. So I have merged into one, and for that reason I had to remove one GPU so that it can accommodate in one power unit. I do have 2 power units, but it is more than 1.3 kilowatts power consumption, and I don't think so that this can handle to that limit actually. So as you can see that this is a high-end motherboard. It has all the CPU cooling and you see that I have like 7 of them right now. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 is 8th one is I just took it out. That's a very high-end graphic card. It's 3080 Ti that is capable of 4K gaming and whatnot, like 60 frames per second. It's a very good graphic card, so I took it out. And as you can see that to accommodate a lot of airflow, since I kept in my basement, there is no much airflow going out, but still I have to put something to keep it cool, right? I have kept so many fans here. As you can see, these are like very powerful fans. This is meant for probably for mining actually. So I have 4 on the top, 4 in the center, and then 5 at the bottom actually, RGB fans. Yeah, I mean it is so many fans out there. I'll be removing these fans, and I'll be removing everything from this because I have ordered the other motherboard, so that will be having all these graphic cards, and then I'll be taking this part by part and then fitting into new computer actually. Yeah, so let's get started. And also, I have a small file server which is a QNAP. All my files are saved here, which is having RAID configuration, so you don't need to worry about losing any files. And for your information, I'm not keeping any of my files on Google Drive or this and that. Like I'm having everything here actually, safe and so on. And this is my big router, Asus router, and this is one more satellite that just spreads the signal to my top floor and everything. And this is TELUS, my router. Yeah, I had to do some kind of wiring here and make it clean and tidy, but right now I need to move this away. So yeah, let me get back to the assembling part of this. Okay, so here's the miner. So what I have to do is like remove these fans first, 4 of them. I already have 5 on that, so I'll be putting 4 below that, so that it has more wind and all the fans and whatnot to make it cool, because these guys runs 24 hours. They tend to get a lot of heat. It is good to have in the summer, winter. It's pretty warm, but now it's pretty challenging for this air. So I'll be removing these first, and then locating them and putting them on that first, and then I'll be removing each of these graphic cards one by one, and then placing them over there. Then the power supply. Yeah, you get the idea. I'm trying to transfer this to that, and then I have this. And also I'll be making another video about making my gaming PC with this motherboard what I have here, and like all those parts, and I'll be using this color fans. Yeah, you can watch in another video of that. So yeah, I have tied it up everything neatly. This is all ready. Now I have to work on the bottom part. Put this one, that's a challenge for me, because I have to make sure that the wires are not hitting anywhere and kind of thing, Let's see. Yeah, all the fans are fitted now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 4, 9 fans. I think it's more than enough for 7 graphic cards. So I have tied everything very nicely so it doesn't come off, and the line alignments are here, like all the wires, everything clean tied up, and I have added a lot of extensions, as you can see, and then tied up here. So if I turn this back, okay, you can see here all the clean tied up is done here. And then I'm using this 1 into 4, and this one separate. So 4 plus 4 8 plus 1 9. This is how it looks like, end of it. And I doubt that this may work or it may not work. The fans might not spin, because in order for me to get this, I need to supply some power here or here, depends upon which one I'm using. So that I can only test when I put everything together and turn this on. Okay, now the next step is to remove the cards from this and then put it here. So I'll be aligning every card like this next to each other. Hopefully this works out. I have taken all the graphic cards and all the parts from this. Now this looks like bare bones, and this power supply, some of the cards, and all my graphic cards lying on the floor. 7 of them. I have to fit them here. First I'll be fixing the power supply, and then I'll start with each graphic card. Always make sure when you try to turn on, you don't connect all the graphic cards, just keep one and turn it on. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to connect any of the graphic cards into the sockets, okay, the PCI slots. I'm going to check the fans and the system boots up and stuff like that. Then we will think about it. Okay, and now I'm going to fix all of these, and let's see. Just turned on, and luckily everything is working. There is no fire or something or spark or anything. All the fans are working fine. As you can see, all of them are spinning. All 9 fans. Makes some noise because it's running at a very high speed. And all my cards are running. As you can see, the fans are spinning. This is gonna reboot actually. I had to do a bit of wiring, but so as you can see, all the fans are spinning now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of them are running fine. So that was my fix, and I'm mining it for some time. I don't know when it will stop. The profit is not that much, but still I'm trying this for education purpose, learning purpose, knowledge purpose, and whatnot. I'll be doing some cable management there. I'll let it run for whole night and see how it's stable and stuff like that. And then I'll be cleaning that up and tying up nicely. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please make sure you subscribe and comment. This makes me help to make more videos and a good confidence boost. Thank you so much.